Welcome to another episode of Morning Market Call. I'm your host, Rhett Weller. I'm here today with a couple of former Amazon interns, Russ Andrews and Seth Gonzalez. How you doing, guys?
Doing well, Rhett.
Good. So I understand you were at Amazon this summer working your internships. Tell me a little bit about what you guys did this summer.
Yeah, so I was in retail management with the office products category. And it's a new category, which was really exciting within Amazon. It's only about 2 years old. So they've really been building out selection, and they wanted to know what kind of customers they had, and specifically they thought they might have been underserving a consumer segment. So they had me analyze that segment and develop an integrated marketing plan to acquire more customers.
Great.
And I was with their seller business. So Amazon, it's kind of split into three main areas, as they describe it. There's the retail side, which Seth was working in, then the seller side, which is third parties using Amazon's platform to sell their own things. That was where I was working this summer. I'll tell you a little bit about it in a second. And the third section is AWS, or Amazon Web Services, and we had some interns from BYU out there as well, working there. For me specifically, I was working with individual sellers, so that'd be people just like you and I, selling off our textbooks at the end of the semester, that sort of thing. And my project was figuring out how to get more of us and selling more. And so it was kind of heavy statistics, lots of data mining, and then running some recruiting campaigns through email and on the site.
Great, thanks guys. How many interns were at Amazon this summer from BYU?
Yeah, I think there were 12 total.
Wow.
Half at headquarters out in Seattle, and then half at the fulfillment centers across the nation. So.
Across the nation, great.
Yeah.
So Amazon, has a history of being very innovative. They came out of the .com, they survived the .com, they've grown. Under Jeff Bezos' leadership, they've really shown promise and growth. So where do you see Amazon going in the future, in the near future?
Well, I think in the near future they're going to continue growing. I think they have a lot of room. Amazon has shown that they've got a lot of categories they still need to build into, and retail's not even the probably biggest growth part of the Amazon right now. But they continue to grow, they continue to do the right things. I think one of their strategies that they kind of work on, and this is important for anyone that wants to work at Amazon, is they're just looking for smart people that can fill whatever job they give them. And so you have to really be able to think strategically. And you have to be good with your data, because at the end of the day, they want to see that your numbers will back up what you're trying to push forward at Amazon.
Right.
Yeah, I would just add to that, it started out as the world's largest bookstore, right? And that was kind of the idea, just selling books. And from there, they've expanded into all these different categories. They've added the sellers. Now they're doing the web services. They have the Kindle, so they're kind of a merchandiser as well. And I think they're going to continue to grow and expand. So the tagline now is Earth's most customer-centric company. And I think as long as they're still seeking to provide that for their customers, they're going to continue to grow like they have.
Great. So tell me some highlights. You guys were interns there this summer. What were some of the highlights of what you did?
So for me, Seattle's a great town. And we go out there when the weather's nice, like the 3 weeks that it's really nice out there. But it's a great city. For the interns, we went to a baseball game. We went on a cruise through Puget Sound. Help me out, Seth.
Yeah, what was really fun too is we have some good alumni out there, and so we actually did our little weekly networking lunch, which was really good. I got to go to see the Sounders play Manchester United, which was really exciting. And what's cool about Seattle, just in general, is you only have to drive about 2 or 3 minutes and you get an amazing view anywhere. It's either a lake or a beach or something, but you've got great views in Seattle.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm jealous. Here I was stuck in the Bay Area and you guys were up in Seattle. So what advice would you give a prospective intern, someone who's looking to get an internship at Amazon?
I think one thing BYU students specifically need to do is to work on their frameworks. They really want to see that you are a strategic thinker. They're looking for people that can deal well with ambiguity, and they're kind of looking for a little bit of that entrepreneurial spirit to really drive home and take ownership of a project and really bring it to fruition at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think it's been brought up a couple times before, but Amazon is very, very data intensive for the internship. And so if it's something that people are looking to go into, I'd say brush up on the stats, brush up on the SQL, some of the coding there, and that'll serve you well. I mean, going in, you can pick it up quickly, but you'd be well served to to brush it up. Yeah.
Okay, since I've got you on here, I have to ask, are we going to get an iPad killer out of Amazon?
Time will tell.
Yeah,
that's the
time will
rumor,
tell.
right?
You know, it's funny. The Kindle building is the one building on Amazon's campus that you can only go in if you're in Kindle. And so we read all the same blogs as you do, but don't have any other information. But
Why do I have you on today? That's all I wanted to talk about. I want to know if we were going to kill the iPad.
We try not to disappoint.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on today, Russ and Seth. Really appreciate it. This has been another episode of Morning Market Call. You can find us more episodes online at morningmarketcall.org. Thanks. Have a great day.
MMC is brought to you by the Marriott School of Management in association with the Brigham Young University Department of Communications. MMC is made possible by a generous donation from Larry Tasjan and Gary Williams, and is produced by Rhett Weller, Todd Castagna, Mason Chin, Joel Toby, and Sabrina Beck, with line producing by Beth and Brian Grimmett. For more information, find us on Twitter or at morningmarketcall.org.